So good morning guys. Today I'm going to make a very tasty chicken dish which is Punjabi chicken gravy, or it's also known as Tari wala chicken. So now let's get started. To begin with, I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Once the oil is hot, and then we'll add our ingredients in. Okay, so now that our oil is already hot, so first I'm going to add a small cinnamon stick, and then I'm going to add 2 cloves and 1 star anise, and also 1 bay leaf. Then I'm going to add 2 large red onions. Then I'm going to add 5 cloves of garlic. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger. Let's just mix them all together. Just fry them well. While frying, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin seed, which I've already crushed. Let's add that in. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of coriander seed, which I've also already crushed. Add that in. The aroma is so lovely. Trust me guys, on a Sunday, you want to have a tasty lunch, this dish is a must-try dish. And also if you're a big fan of chicken, you should really try this dish. It's so simple to make and it tastes really good. So now that all this cooked together, let's just fry in the oil for about another 1 minute, and then we shall remove them. So guys, it has been already 1 minute, more than a minute actually. So now, let's turn off the stove and let this cool down, and then we'll blend it into a nice thick paste. Okay? So next what we are going to do, while our onion is now cooling down to actually blend it, now I'm going to marinate our chicken. So here I have about 1.5 kilo of chicken. Next I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay? And then next I'm going to add half a cup of milk. Actually the actual ingredient that we need is actually curd, but since I couldn't get the curd, so I'm just going to add milk, which is still fine. It is still fine, don't worry, it will still taste really good. But if you have Hairu or curd, the original curd without any flavor, that would be best. But if you don't have, it's still fine. Okay? And then next I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chicken curry powder. Okay, I'm using Baba's, so just 1 tablespoon is more than enough. Now let's mix them all together. Okay, just as simple as that. So now let our chicken sit in the marination for about at least 15 minutes. So guys, now our onion is already cooled down. I've already added into the blender. I'm just going to add a bit of water. Just about a 1/4 cup should be fine. And now let's blend them. Whoa, perfect. Look at that. That's the consistency that we need. So now it's ready. And let's continue our cooking. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same pan. I'm just going to add about 1 tablespoon of ghee. It's going to give a nice rich flavor. And then I'm going to add about just 1 tablespoon of oil. Perfect. Okay, now our oil is already hot. let's add all the blended ingredients in. Let's give a good mix. Just keep mixing. Now let this cook for at least about 5 minutes, and then we'll add our tomato puree in. So guys, now it has been exactly 5 minutes. So next, I'm going to add my tomato puree in. Here I have about 2 large tomatoes which I've already blended. Okay, let's add that in. And let's give a good mix. Just mix it well and let it come to a nice boil, and then we'll add our other ingredients in. So guys, next I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Give it a nice good mix. Just give it a good mix for about 2 to 3 minutes until the raw smell is gone. That's the most important thing. That's the reason why we actually keep stirring and cooking it in the oil, so the raw smell is gone. Okay, so now finally we are going to add our chicken in. Just add that. Perfect. Now let's mix them all together. Okay, so that's all we need, guys, for our Punjabi chicken gravy. It's so simple, right? So now all we have to do is, well, just mix them all together really well and let it cook for about at least 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, we got to make sure the chicken is thoroughly cooked, and also we need to have some oil separation on the top. Then our gravy is ready. So now I'm just going to cover it and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. So guys, now it has been exactly 15 minutes. Now let's check it out. Whoa, look at that. Now our chicken is perfectly cooked, and you can see the oil on the side there. It's perfectly separated. This is what we want. So now to finish this dish, this is just optional. I'm just going to add a bit of curry leaves. Okay, this is optional again. If you want, you can add. If you don't want, it's perfectly fine. And then we need to add a bit of salt, I suppose, because I didn't taste. You just need to add maybe about another 2 teaspoons of salt. 1, 2. Perfect. Now let's mix them all together with the curry leaves. My goodness, this is going to be so good. Trust me guys, eating it with the rice or ghee rice, roti, prata, puree, you name it, it's going to taste really good. So there you go guys, a perfect tasty Punjabi chicken gravy is ready. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel, Guru's Appetizing Studio. Thank you.